Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to another Wild Rift video. And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to absolutely destroy the enemy on Brand. Brand is a very interesting champion because honestly, I don't see him being played too often. He's quite strong. He's insanely strong in the late game. And yeah, in today's gameplay video, I'll show you exactly how to combo his abilities, how to build him, and everything like that. So in the beginning part of the video, I'm going to show you guys how to build him. There's timestamps in the description to skip to the gameplay immediately. So I tried several builds, and this is honestly the build that I had the most most success with. So you start with a Ludens Echo. You always start with a Ludens Echo. And so second item, you do not go for a Rabadon's Death Cap. You actually go for the Leandris. Now the reason that you go for a Leandris is because most of his abilities, most of Brand's abilities, are gonna hit multiple enemies, right? The second ability, the third ability, the ultimate. So Leandris is gonna provide a lot of value for you because you're gonna hit a lot of enemies and you're gonna be burning all of those enemies. So it's way better than the Rabadon's Death Cap as your second item. For the boots, by the way, you wanna get Ionian Boots of Lucidity. Pretty much always, right? Like it's always gonna be good for him to cool down. Third item, boom, Rabadon's Death Cap. Always. No other item. Like you always need the Rabadon's Death Cap third item. It's just always worth it. Fourth item, always a Void Staff. Like you just really need the Void Staff for the armor penetration and yeah, maximum damage and everything like that. So from this point, you've entered late game Brand. You're gonna absolutely destroy the enemy. So as your last item, it's completely situational. Does the enemy have a lot of healing? Boom, you go for the Green Book. Let me see. Infinity Orb, no. Okay, it's just no. Don't go for the Infinity Orb on Brand. Crystallis Reflector, yes. If the enemy has a lot of attack damage, especially assassins like Rangar, Zed, and something like that, then you can build this one as your last item, right? You can even build it a little earlier if the enemy is full attack damage. Banshee's Veil is the same if you're against like Evelyn or I don't know, Akali, if you're against heavy ability power champions, or like heavy CC that can one-shot you, like a Malphite or something, then you could choose to go for the Banshee's Veil. Otherwise, go for the Rylai's Scepter. This one is going to make you quite tanky. You know, the 350 health actually is a lot. And then gives the ability power and the slows. This is amazing because, as I said, just like the Leandris, you're going to be hitting a lot of different enemies. So you're going to be slowing all of them, providing a lot of value for you and your teammates because you're slowing the enemy. For the enchantment, you want to get... Sorry. You want to get... Where is it? The Stasis Enchant? The Stasis Enchant. Generally, Stasis Enchant is going to be the best because like 99% of the games. Because the thing is, with Brand, you can basically throw your ultimate and then immediately use Stasis Enchant. So when you're caught in a sticky position, you throw your ultimate, you use all of your abilities, and boom, you use the Stasis Enchant. And the thing is, let me tell you why this is especially good. When you use the Stasis Enchant, let's say, for example, 3 enemies are waiting on top of you to kill you. What's going to happen is your ultimate is going to trigger your passive, and then one of the enemies, at least one of them, is going to explode. And when one enemy explodes, everyone in the radius is also going to be triggering the passive. I'll tell you more about this during the gameplay part, but basically, you're going to destroy them because they're waiting for you and they're sticking together. And Brand is exceptionally good against enemies that are sticking together. That is why, as I said, Stasis Enchant. For the runes, you go for Electrocute. So the thing is, like, Electrocute is just really good for those quick little burst combos. You could go for Conqueror. I mean, you could, but it's just, like, Electrocute is just way better. The only reason that you can go for Conqueror is because Conqueror is just such a broken rune, but don't go for it. Go for Electrocute. Airy is a rune that you go for when you play support Brand, by the way. Only when you play support. In mid lane, I definitely recommend Electrocute. For the second rune, Gathering Storm. Amazing. Like the late game damage that this one gives you is insane. So just go for the Gathering Storm and it's gonna do you very well. Third rune is situational. Hunter Titan is basically always gonna be good. Second Wind against champions like Ziggs, Orianna. Bone Plating against champions like Yasuo, Zed that are gonna go on you. And besides that, not really any other rune. Just go for the Hunter Titan otherwise. Fourth rune, Sweet Tooth, because Sweet Tooth is broken. For the spells, you go for Flash and Barrier. By the way, just real quick, you can actually also go for a Mana Flow Band, but Sweet Tooth is broken. Keep in mind, Mana Flow Band is also good on him. So yeah, enough about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. And today's gameplay... One second, guys. Today's gameplay is gonna be like a 27-minute game. But let me tell you some stuff about Brad, which is pretty important to understand. First of all, his passive, okay? So when you hit an enemy with an ability, basically on top of the damage that your ability is gonna deal, you're gonna set the enemy ablaze, set him on fire, right? And what that's gonna do is it's gonna burn the enemy for 3% of their HP. This is a number that maintains throughout the entire game. You know, in the early game it's 3%, and in the late game it's 3%. So early game, 3%, it's nothing. Like if someone has 500 HP, 3% of 500, how much is that? That's 15 HP. Yes, that's 15 damage, guys. Of course it's nothing. Look, as you can see, 7, 7, 7. See that? 21 damage. Because 21 is 3% of his HP. He has 700 HP, right? So you can see that in the early game, it's like nothing. So now let's talk about the second part of his passive. By the way, if you want to read his passive, I showed it in the very beginning part of this video. So you can actually scroll back at very beginning, as in very beginning of the gameplay, sorry. You can scroll back and then you'll see it. The second part, this one is a little more important because this one is already really strong in the early game. This one is, if you set an enemy ablaze 3 times in a row in a quick succession, then after like 3 seconds, they're gonna explode, dealing damage equal to 10% of their maximum HP, plus more, scaling with ability power. In the late game, this is gonna be like 27%. Something like that. See this? Boom, that one. The explosion is like basically the big damage. So that's what you're really gonna be looking for. That's like kind of Brand's whole point, the whole point of Brand. Setting enemies ablaze and destroying them with that damage. Destroying them with that hitting 3 abilities on the enemy. Oh, he actually flashed away. Wow. You should still be dead. Oh no, never mind. I missed here. As you can see, I'm not really hitting my abilities effectively. Boom. Boom. Yeah, but I missed that second ability. If I hit my second ability, I would have probably killed him. Yeah, I screwed up there. Basically, the thing that I screwed up was my second ability. I didn't play it takes a little time for your second ability to explode. So you need to, you kind of need to predict where the enemy is going to be. By the way, I'm doing a skin giveaway. Giving away 15 skins. All you have to do to enter is put down a comment under this video. And also under some other videos in December to maximize your chances, right? Also, give the video a like if you enjoyed. And the last YouTuber thing that I say is subscribe if you haven't already. Enough about that. Let's fully focus on the video. So, a thing with Brand is knowing when to use which ability. Because, like, Brand can be totally useless if you just randomly use his abilities. Like, if I just try to just hit the enemy randomly, it's so useless. Let's take a look at this. Oh my god, I got destroyed. To be honest, it's okay. Let me tell you why this is okay. He dived me and used a flash, and he used his ultimate. What is he doing? Oh my god. Oops. So Xin Zhao actually used a lot of important things for that. And I still have my ultimate for the dragon fight. So even though I died, it's like not the end of the world. But okay, let's talk about combos of Brand's abilities. So all of his abilities have a normal ability and the empowered ability. If an enemy is set on fire, then like your ability will be empowered. If you don't know what the empowered abilities are, I have a full Brand guide on my YouTube channel. Just look up HellsDevil Brand guide and you'll be able to learn exactly what they do. But I'm gonna assume that you at least know how he works. You know, the empowered first ability stuns the enemy. The empowered second ability deals 30% more damage. The empowered third ability has a bigger range. If you don't know what I'm talking about right now, you should definitely check out the guide before even watching this video. But yeah. You basically never start with your first ability. You don't really start a fight with your first ability. Your third ability is going to be very likely the ability that you want to use to start a fight. And unless the enemy is CC'd. But I'll get to this one a little later. So let's say they're moving. I hit them with the third ability, and then first ability, and then third ability. Oh, look at this. I throw my ultimate at the dragon pit, just like that. Just to explode all of them. Boom! Look at that. I'm doing a lot of damage right now. Oh, I almost got this so bad again. So there is one moment that you can actually start with the first ability, which is if either an enemy is chasing you or if an enemy is CC'd. The reason is because it's going to be a free hit. So the better, like the good thing about starting a fight with your first ability is that the empowered third ability is going to be really good in team fights because it has a big range. You're basically going to be setting all the enemies on fire. So the safe way is starting with your third ability, and then the risky way would be the first ability, but when an enemy is stunned or anything like that, it's of course not risky anymore, right? Because you can hit it for free. You never really want to start with the second ability, by the way, because that 30% bonus damage is pretty huge. You do want to be utilizing that one, right? So you don't really want to be starting with the second ability. Oh, I almost got it. Damn. Brand is really good when an enemy is trying to do the dragon, by the way, because I will absolutely destroy them under this dragon. So if they do decide to go for it, we really need to take a fight because, like, as I said, Brand is really good at these dragon fights because generally what's gonna happen is when a dragon, when there's being a fight at the dragon, oh, nice, you got it. What was I gonna say? Enemies are gonna stick together, so your abilities are gonna be really good. Here you can see I tried to hit him with the first ability, but as I said, it's really hard if an enemy is moving around. You should really only use it when an enemy is standing still, because otherwise it's just pretty almost impossible to hit it. Really. Oh, nice. You got some kills. Darius has gotten 2 turrets, by the way. Pretty annoying. Like, this Darius is gonna be a problem. It's actually already a problem. He has 5.5k gold, and he's gonna have 6k because he takes the turret. Damn. That sucks. I don't think Lee Sin. Yeah, Lee Sin. Oh no. How much gold does he have now? It's gonna be a lot. Damn. And about the ultimate, ultimate is a pretty easy ability. In a team fight, just throw your ultimate. Really, like, I mean, of course I can give you tips on how to throw blah blah blah, but basically, when you're starting out on Brand, just throw that ultimate. It's gonna do, it's gonna do damage by itself. It's gonna bounce on enemies and do a lot of damage. But keep in mind, don't throw your ultimate if an enemy is alone. Unless you are super close to that enemy. Because if the enemy is alone and no one is close to that enemy, your ultimate is not gonna bounce. It's just gonna hit one time and you're gonna completely waste the damage of the ultimate. So keep that in mind. Boom, easy kill. Let's take a look at this. I throw my ultimate. He's close. Boom, 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 boom. Look at the ultimate. The ultimate is jumping around. Pretty good, pretty good. As I said, you're only going to become stronger and stronger in the late game because you really don't care about the enemy's tankiness because you're going to be dealing magic damage equal to, like, as I said, 27% of their HP. And with that ultimate and all your other abilities, you're basically going to be dealing that damage to all of the enemies. And it's just an insane snowballing effect in the late game with this champion. It's so amazing. Wait, in this game I went for a Rabadon second? No. Oh, I think I was still testing builds. Yeah. So I was still testing out what to go for. And so in this game, I gave the Rabadon a try. Like, it's not bad. But as I said, Leandris is just generally better. In this scenario particularly though, the enemies have 4 squishies and 1 tank. Perhaps it's okay, but again, Leandris would have definitely been better. It's just such an amazing item for Brand to go for very early on. It's just perfect, like absolutely perfect. It's also especially amazing because your ultimate slows the enemy by, I believe, like 20% when you hit enemies that are on fire. So what is the Leandris gonna do? It's gonna deal 2 times more damage, guys. So that is why it's amazing. Here, you can easily catch him. Boom, this is the combo. This is exactly the combo. See that? So what I did on him right there, I used my third ability. If there is an enemy alone, that's the exact combo that you do. Third ability, first ability, and then second ability. That's the exact combo that you want to do, because you want to be utilizing that stun of the first ability, right? So if an enemy is trying to face check, third ability, first ability. You're going to stun him, and then your second ability as well. You're going to do insane damage, and you're going to set him on fire. And he's gonna explode, dealing damage equal to like 15% of his HP at this stage of the game. So that's like the basic combo. Yeah, I'm not gonna explain. Oh, it's pretty warm, by the way. Wow, my hair looks really bad, but luckily I'm not on a Tinder date. I'm just making a Wild Rift video, so it's okay. Yeah, true, I should download Tinder again. I just reminded myself. I deleted it a while ago. Because I was actually... Ah, never mind, never mind. Damn, we're getting wrecked by the Jhin though. This game is gonna be very interesting, by the way, because the Darius is gonna be a big ass problem for us. Because he got so... Jesus. Okay. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, there's not much that I can do here. Like, look, I'm just... Yeah, I tried to steal it, but... Yeah, okay. He flashed over the wall and just kills me. Damn. That sucks. There's really not much that I could do there, to be honest. I kind of tried to steal it, but yeah, not too much to be done there. My team is also pretty mad. Like the Malphite was spamming FF in the chat all the time, which was so annoying. We have a pretty decent late game team though. We have a Nami, we have a Caitlyn, we have a Malphite, and of course a Brand. They also have a strong... Well, actually, the enemy doesn't have as strong of a late game team as us, because even though Aurelion Sol is really strong in the late game, Jhin really sucks. So yeah, if we get to the late game, we should be okay. Well, I mean, we should. It's not like we will be okay 100%. It's just... Okay. I kind of needed that blue buff. That would have been a good moment for my blue buff, because then I could have spent my abilities. Let's take a look at this. I hit it. You can clearly see that Brand doesn't really do much damage without the passive. Boom. Ultimate on the Jhin. Oh, he actually dodged my first ability. Damn. If he didn't dodge that, I would have killed him. Yeah, I'm just running away here. Oh. Nice. That was a nice stun. Did you see that? He was chasing me so I can hit my first ability. As I said earlier on in the video. Boom. Nice one again. I set him on fire. Boom. Look at that damage. It's not a lot, by the way, but the late game that combo is going to be devastating. Yeah, I needed a Leandris. Wait, don't tell me that this build didn't even incorporate a Leandris. Because I remember I was testing a lot of different builds. Oh, no way. Please tell me I went for a Leandris. Please. No, no, no. What did I go for? What build was I testing here? Huh? No way that I went for the Infinity Orb, right? I think in this game I was testing that build then. But okay, don't listen to the old HellsDevil, listen to the new one, because the new one tested out all the builds. This one hasn't tested all the builds yet, and is still trying to find the best one for you guys, so you know. Oh man, yeah. Set him ablaze, there it is. That's just some free damage, right? It's like, the third ability is just some free damage like that. Take a look at this. Boom, boom. Nice. See that? He was stunned, or he was rooted, sorry, and it was free. Free damage. Nice one. I'm gonna go for him. Boom, boom, and boom. I'm gonna take the heal. Nice and collective. Boom, boom. Easy peasy kill. Look at that. So I flashed to him, because otherwise I'm never gonna hit my first ability. So I used my third ability, I flashed, I went close up to him, and then I destroyed him with the first ability. Because it stuns the enemy for like 1.5 seconds. Yeah, in this game I was testing out the Infinity Orb. Yeah, I remember. I remember. Yep. No! Oh! Wow, okay. That was pretty close. This is gonna be a long ass video, by the way. Like, I remember this game, it was like super long. Yeah, you're gonna love this game. You guys are gonna love this game. So what did I go for in this game? Void Staff now? Yeah, Void Staff, and then probably the Leandris. Yeah. Okay, so this build, basically I was testing like the full damage build, full damage, and I mean it's good against squishies, but again, Leandris is just better. My fire killed him. As you can see, now the 3% HP is a little, you know, more significant than what it used to be. Because the, you know, enemies got a little tankier. But the main damage comes from hitting 3 abilities. That's like what your main focus has to be on Brand, guys. Like your main focus has to be proccing that passive. Hitting 3 abilities on an enemy, and then like that's the whole point. That's what's gonna deal the insane damage that you want. Oh, too little range. I mean, you can try to poke with the first ability ever so often, right? Just like I did right there, because the cooldown is pretty low. All of his cooldowns are pretty low, by the way, so you can just poke with it ever so often. Lee Sin is split pushing, which is fine, but we kind of need him here now. So they could force us in a 4 versus 5 situation. Yeah. As you can see, just maintaining a distance. Oh, what am I... Oh... Damn, the minions were body blocking. Like, the minions were body blocking. The idea was good. I wanted to flash to him and stun him like I did to the Jin earlier. But the minions were actually body blocking, so I couldn't actually hit him with the first ability. And he countered me very well with that ultimate. So I went a little too aggressive there. You have to be very careful when you do something like that on Brand, because even though stunning an enemy basically means that you can kill him, it's very risky because the enemy might have a barrier or stasis enchant or something like that, right? And then you're screwed because you're basically left with nothing. Brand doesn't have any escaping ability, so your flash is basically your escape ability. So keep that in mind when going very aggressive like that. Generally, you don't want to do that unless you can guarantee a kill. And there it was not a guarantee because there were minions. I screwed up there. And I need to get the blue buff now. I'm level 13, almost level 14. I want to get to level 14 before the next fight because I'll be super strong. So getting some minions, getting the blue buff, and then I'll be ready for the Baron fight. Easy. Well, not easy. We're still losing. Well, we're not really losing. We're doing okay. B. Yeah, I need this blue buff. I need level 14. Oh no. Come on. Nice. I got it. Is that boom boom? There it is. Nice. Infinity Orb actually doing some work here though. Ironically. It's doing a lot of damage, I guess. But yeah, again, Leandri is it's just better. Just doing the Baron here. Oh my god, that Jin. Oh my god, wow. The Jin is dealing a lot of damage with that ultimate. Damn. This is risky, this is risky, this is risky. Ay, 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 ay. No, we screwed up. It's not Lee Sin's fault. This is not Lee Sin's fault. We should not have. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We should not have done that, Baron, man. Orderly Sin should have helped us. We should have been on one. We should have been on one page. But we shouldn't go for the Baron there. It was a 50-50. Well, maybe the idea. No, that was just stupid. We shouldn't have gone for the Baron. Or we should have gone together, right? Like it's either we should have gone on the Baron together, or we shouldn't have. Damn. Damn. This sucks. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we're alive. We're alive. Barely, but we're alive, guys. We're alive. The Elder Dragon is up. They got 2 inhibited turrets, man. No, no. He's. His game. Oi, oi, oi. So they killed our Lee Sin, but 3 of them are dead. And our Nexus is at 1 HP. And they have 2 inhibitors. What do we do? We cannot do the Elder Dragon because their jungler is alive. We just need to push the waves and try to win the next fight, I guess. This is, like I told you, this was gonna be a rough game. Oh, the Jin traps. I think I'm gonna try to steal it. Yeah, he got it with his fourth shot. That's pretty sad. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to secure something against the Jin, right? Well, I guess a thing that the Infinity Orb would be good at is securing stuff, right? Because you can secure blue buffs, dragons, blah blah blah, better with an Infinity Orb. But that doesn't make it worth. Yet again, it just doesn't. It really doesn't. Especially because also Infinity Orb has flat magic penetration, which falls off in the late game, right? The later on in the game, the worse the flat armor penetration is. I'm not dealing any damage to the Jin Zhao. I'm destroying the rest though. Darius is for some reason splitting up from them. I have no idea why, but those Jin traps are annoying as hell. We've got to be careful of the Darius though. I'm just going for the dragon here because we just need to do something. We just need to do something. Otherwise, this game is gonna be lost. Damn! Oh no! 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 This is not good. Boom! And the explosion kills him. Can the Nami defend? Probably not. So Malphite is going back. All of the enemies died except for Darius. So all Malphite has to do is defend. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nice. Oh, we got the Elder. No! Whoa! I was just gonna tell him about the Lux ult, but while I was typing it, Lux did ult. Oh my god. This game is gonna be crazy. This game is gonna be absolutely crazy because they have 2 inhibited turrets. They have a lot of dragons, so our dragon is not really worth a lot. Actually, no, they only have 1 dragon. Never mind, we have 3 dragons. Yeah, pretty good dragon for us then. Yeah, they're very likely gonna start the Baron. Because they have a lot of pressure on lanes. That's the problem with the stupid inhibitors. Because the enemies are gonna have so much pressure on lanes. We constantly have to push out waves now. I can get the Leandries. I need to go back. Go back, go back. Yeah. Okay, full build brand is a strong brand. Let me tell you that right now. Let's see how much damage my passive is gonna do. I'm pretty sure I should show it to you guys. Am I gonna show it at some point? I think it's 27% now. But I'll very likely show it at some point. Right now I'm just busy pushing out waves. Because of course, you gotta take care of those waves when the inhibited turrets have been taken. And we really need to protect the bot lane turret, by the way, because if they take that one, I mean, it's pretty much game over. Like, how the hell are we supposed to apply pressure on them and stop them from doing Baron if there's 3 inhibitor turrets pushing? And Rainsell's doing so much damage, but I just killed him. Damn. The damage is insane. Oh, he's dead? Boom, look at that. Infinity Orb doing work, though. That's kind of funny. Boom. Look at that. Oh, nice. Who's still alive from the enemies though? I just really want to get at least an inhibited turret. Oh, there's a Jin. I mean, can we finish? I think we can finish. No, not really. Our Radiant Soul is gonna be out. We can just push some turrets. Man, Jin is actually really good at pushing out minions. If I can stun him, he's dead. I didn't stun him. Sad. He would have been dead if I stunned him. Yeah, we need to go for the Baron now. We can go for the Baron. Just real quick, we can get the Baron. I do a lot of damage to Baron because the percentage HP damage is really big. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nice, he got it. Wow, come on. Why does Aurelion Soul deal so much damage, man? Look at that. How crazy was that damage? He just destroyed us. I mean, we did get the Baron, sure, so we can at least take away some pressure, but what was that damage? It's a 3 versus 5 now, so they gotta be a little careful. Oh god. Wait, he just misclicked his ult. Darius literally just misclicked his ultimate. He's screwed. Yeah, he's screwed. My team is winning. Oh, the enemies are fighting under Baron minions. Of course they're gonna lose that. Oh. Oh no, he's gonna get one shot by Aesol. This Aesol damage though, it's crazy. Aurelion Soul in the late game is actually so broken. But getting to the late game is not as broken, because Aurelion Soul sucks. It's just that in this game, he basically had like a free lane, just a free game. 26% of their HP, as you can see. And wait, let me just go back into the video a little bit. I want to read it all. Like, let's just quickly read through it. So, stacking a blaze 3 times on champions and large monsters causes them to detonate after 2 seconds, dealing 26% damage of each nearby enemy's max health. Oh, so also, yeah, this was the only thing that I had a confusion about. When you deal damage to nearby enemies, it doesn't deal the damage that it dealt to you. It also looks at their max HP. So it's not gonna be like if you set the enemy tank ablaze that it's gonna one-shot the squishies, because 26% HP of a tank is like a lot. It's gonna deal 26% of their HP. But keep in mind, this can stack up. Like if you explode 3 of them next to each other, it's gonna deal like 75% of their HP. Minus their shield, so it's gonna be like 50%. Because they, if they have shields, boom, there it is. Look at that. That's the damage. If they have shields, of course it blocks some of the damage, because it's not true damage, it's magic damage. Can we just straight up finish the game here? Yeah, we can. Alright. Oh, I flashed into his ultimate and I killed him and we won the game, guys. We won the game. Nice. Let's take a look at how much damage I dealt. That's gonna be a big damage game. It's gonna be a big, big damage game. This was on my Smurf, by the way. It's like Emerald 1 or something. 58k damage. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this brand video. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.